Tony Ferguson and Michael Chiesa. I didn't want to make this prediction because I don't want this fight to happen. I'm hoping the fight gets canceled before I press upload on this video because I don't want to upload it. I don't like this fight at all. Tony should be fighting Nick Diaz. Michael Chiesa should be fed to the wolves, and he should probably fight, I don't know, Renat Vakardinov or someone like that just to build their name off of Michael Chiesa. But no, we're not building Tony Ferguson's name off of anyone else. Give him Nick Diaz, legend versus legend. Put it as the feature fight of a UFC pay-per-view. I don't care. Don't give a Michael Chiesa up a weight class in Abu Dhabi. That's horrendous in my opinion. So I do believe Michael is going to be a little bit bigger here. When Tony does go back up to welterweight, he starts to look a little bit flabby. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. His body starts to look really, really out of shape, and his opponents kind of still staying the same because they're more welterweights than he is. Tony doesn't get into welterweight shape as well as he does get in lightweight shape. I think this fight's going to be similar to a lot of the recent ones from Tony. The Beneil Dariush fight, the Charles Oliveira fight, the Paddy Pimblett fight. I think they're all going to be similar to that, where they're going to be pretty even in the striking. Maybe he'll get rocked on the feet or something like that. Maybe he'll land a crazy shot or two. But in the end, his opponent's probably going to take him down, and they're probably going to grind him there. While Tony's looking for submissions, looking for triangle chokes, looking for elbows on bottom, looking for darces, and all sorts of crazy submissions on bottom. He can go for all of those submissions he wants, and I still think Chiesa will be able to defend, control, and win this one. Just controlling, ground and pounding, and fending off those submissions. But the reason I have a little bit of faith in why the UFC made this matchup, the literal only reason and the only credit I'm going to give the UFC for making this matchup is Chiesa is so susceptible to the Darce. That's it. He got Darce by Luque. He got Darce by Kevin Holland. I could look back to a few of his other fights earlier in his career. Let's go. Jorge Masvidal, his first ever loss also was a Darce. He's one guy where if we're looking at where he loses fights, he's only lost one decision, has been submitted 5 times, and only knocked out once. Tony's not knocking him out. The only reason, again, the only credit I'm giving the UFC here is Chiesa is very submittable. He's very, very submittable. If there's anyone that could go out there and do it, I'm not going to say it's Tony Ferguson, but Tony's got a shot. He's the Darce guy. Chiesa is the guy that gets Darce. So that's the only real viable option for Tony, is to keep it even on the feet, have Michael Chiesa go in for a sloppy takedown, and catch him with a submission in round 1, round 2. That's, again, the only credit I'm giving the UFC here, but I don't think he'll get that submission. I think it'll be a grinding, kind of boring decision. Tony might cut him open with an elbow on bottom, so maybe a 29-28. I don't know. But I'm going to go Chiesa by decision. In the UFC, he's not lightweight. Again, he's going up to welterweight. Welterweight division, Ferguson and Chiesa.